Previously on the Haney Project. From Chicago to Scotland, Michael Phelps got a taste of what competitive golf is all about.
Just nothing was going well that day.
So a trip to Hank Haney's office was definitely in order.
Not bad.
Too steep.
Too slow and kind of sloppy. Like we're like taking a nap. He's a 36 handicap plus.
Michael has his goals.
Hopefully I can beat my best score, which is 91.
But student and teacher differ on the road to get there.
You don't go from a practice session to playing in 3 pro-ams in a row with touring pros.
Up next, a trip to the Far East, where things are just a little different.
Trying to warm up, so we got to move back. No! Can't touch it. No!
The World Tour continues, and everyone's invited on this trip.
This is my first race since London.
Of the Haney Project, Michael Phelps.
I want to get better, and I want to get better fast.
I don't think we're going to probably win the gold medal in golf in the next Olympics. Good. Shorter follow through.
This is the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life.
Ah, look who's on the green dancing.
Hainan, the southernmost province in the People's Republic of China. Within a few miles, tourists, over 30 million a year visit here, can see beaches, beautiful gardens and museums, and purchase any type of delicacy from the never-ending array of marketplaces, from fish to chicken to shrimp and even frog. But take the preferred method of travel here. Scooter out a few miles and you'll find Mission Hills Golf Club in the city of Haikou. Stretching over 50 miles, the club is recognized as the largest golf facility in the world.
We have created the world's largest golf resort with 10 superb golf courses. Our vision was to bring China to the world and invite the world to China. And certainly there's no better platform than golf as the engine to connect to the world.
In addition to 10 courses, Mission Hills is also home to Hank Haney's first golf academy outside of the United States.
This has been a dream come true to come over here. China is such an incredible growth area for golf. The people are great.
Hank's academy here has a practice range over 200 yards wide. And a 21,000 square foot indoor training facility, making it the largest of its kind in Asia.
Everything's just bigger in China. It's just go big or go home.
It was just across from this facility where Hank met Michael Phelps for the first time in 2010. And the seeds were planted for an eventual player-coach partnership.
Hit that tee all the way underneath the ball. Good. Do one more time. Try the next one.
It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh.
Just a few years later, Michael and Hank will meet again in China as part of the Mission Hills World Celebrity Pro-Am Tournament. The student, accompanied by friend DJ, has arrived first. It's Michael's final round on his own. Soon, Hank will be waiting.
It's kind of a fun little trip. All my friends are like, "Oh, where are you going? Where are you going next?" I was like, "Oh, I'm going to China." They're like, "Why are you going to China?" I was like, "To play golf." They're like, "Oh, rough life."
But a good start is difficult to maintain.
Every now and then, yeah. Big dog. Big dog. I hate this game. I am in the process of learning, but even though it is frustrating, it's still a lot of fun. I say good shot.
How chill?
How chill! This is what retirement should be. Traveling the world, learning how to play golf with Hank, and enjoying it.
Phelps has to cut his round short. The time has come to reunite with Hank, who seems to be almost everywhere in Mission Hills.
Oh, look.
But on this day, a rarity,
Come on.
Hank Haney is missing.
Hank's not even here. Where's the coach? The hell, I'm on time.
Coming up,
Everything good? Good.
finding time for practice isn't always easy.
I'll be waiting here.
I've been waiting here for a couple hours.
Then it's time for the Pro-Am.
It's not natural. Nobody's just born to play golf.
I hate this clubs.
It doesn't have anything to do with the club. It's the operator.
Later, for the first time this season, Michael takes Hank to the pool.
This is my first race since London. Go!
The Haney Project, brought to you by
Day one at the World Celebrity Pro-Am in China is underway for Michael Phelps.
Big dog.
He found the golf course for a practice round.
I hate this game.
But now, he can't locate his coach.
Hank's not even here. Where's the coach? The hell, I'm on time. This is crap. I usually am on, we call it Phelps time. It's like, 10 or 15 minutes after you say something. Have you seen Hank?
Small.
Hank? No?
No.
No? It's kind of funny that I was sitting there sort of waiting for Hank to come down.
But getting to Mission Hills in China, as Hank Haney learns, is never an easy thing.
This is a hard place to get to. There's not just one flight to get here. I mean, it's not like we're just coming a couple states over. This is the other side of the world.
Yeah, he's not going to show. He's skipping out on me.
As Michael waits, something else diverts his attention. The arrival of a Chinese sporting legend, former NBA All-Star Yao Ming.
He is so big. There's no way he can swing a club.
Standing 7 feet 6 inches, Yao is one of the most famous athletes to ever come out of China.
God, he's so big. You can't get over how big he is.
And Yao immediately recognizes
How are you?
his neighbor on the range.
How you doing? Good. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Everything good?
Good, yeah.
He is literally the biggest person I've ever seen in my entire life. I want to see how much bigger yours is.
Okay, that's, okay, that's nice.
Not that much longer.
That's a 7. Okay.
The 7-iron is as long as my driver. The following that he always has, probably 50, 60 cameras around him at all times. I have no idea what life is like for him.
As Yao starts, Michael is ready to finish his session on the range. Until his coach finally emerges.
Better.
Been hitting him a little bit better. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
We meet again. China this time.
5-minute rule. I had the 5-minute rule of Bob. Nah, I'm joking.
It took me like 35 hours to get here.
I know. It's a long trip.
What's the 5-minute rule with Bob?
If he was 5 minutes late,
Yeah.
we could leave.
Oh, really?
I mean, it never happened, but that's what we would always say. If he was 5 minutes late, we'd just walk off the deck.
Let me see one more here. Where are you going?
We have a press conference a little.
You got to go do press conference?
Yeah.
You got to feel like you go with your left hand. Feel that release right there. That was actually better. See that divot there?
Yeah.
So your path is still going a little to the left. So feel like you just go just a little more to the right and you got it. You're a lot better than you were.
A ton better.
Okay? I mean, that's unusual. Okay? You coming back after your... What was that?
What do we have? What else is after press? Nothing.
Hey, more practice. Come on. I'll be waiting here.
I've been waiting here for a couple hours.
Well, I just got here. I spent 30-something hours getting here, and I was ready to go. And then all of a sudden, he had to go do interviews.
First up for Michael is a sit-down interview alongside soccer legend Ronaldo.
So nice to meet you two guys here. You are super sports stars here in China. What do you think golf is different from the sports you previously do?
Golf is probably the most humbling thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Up next, a meeting with hundreds of members of the Chinese media.
He's like huge. I mean, you know, he's Michael Phelps. I mean, everybody wants to talk to him. Everybody wants their picture with him. Everybody wants his autograph.
Be able to literally only play golf is what I love now. It's what I love, but what I hate now. So it's a very frustrating game.
As minutes turn into hours, Hank waits by the range for Michael, passing the time with his friend, actor Andy Garcia.
Yeah. Oh, you started in New York? You had to fly across the country?
Yeah,
oh,
New York.
God.
Yeah.
Back in the clubhouse, the press tour continues.
Going here to there, press conference to interview to interview to interview. Over here, there are so many media outlets, and everyone's trying to get a story out.
With all the responsibilities that come along with being Michael Phelps, there will be no return trip to the range today. A decision that irks his coach.
I got to get Michael in a situation where there's no distractions. I mean, that's where we're going to get in the good practice day. We're not going to get in a good practice day when people are pulling him everywhere and he can't really relax and he can't kind of let loose.
Coming up, an old problem resurfaces at the range.
Like slow motion Joe again. Full speed. I want to see everything you got. I want to see a glimpse into the future here. No.
And golf in China
Can't touch it.
poses some unique situations.
TIC. This is China. It's just a completely different world over here.
Let's adjust the face angle. This is my R1.
My R1 is looking good.
10.5 degrees. That's my R1.
No, that's my R1.
I wish that was my R1. Now this R1 is yours.
Introducing the new TaylorMade R1. Come to Dick's Sporting Goods and they'll make it yours.
Yeah, worked out on my own today. It's all right. You know, dedicated. Trying to get better. Coach couldn't make it today. Understand. Played 14 holes. Came back out on third box of balls. Just trying to get better.
It was designed to escape the ordinary. It feels like it can escape gravity. The 2013 C-Class Coupe. Starting at $37,800.
Has your exercise given you better health and the confidence of looking great? Are you the kind of person who can't wait for a good workout after a long day? Imagine the satisfaction of doing what you love, taking the best of what you know, and helping others change their lives. Now you can by becoming a certified personal trainer.
I love my job. The fitness industry is booming, and certified personal trainers are in high demand.
Certified trainers work in health clubs, country clubs, and corporate wellness. They train high school, college, and pro athletes. Now you can get certified through the National Academy of Sports Medicine. As a premier certification body since 1987, NASM's online courses make it easy for busy people.
The National Academy of Sports Medicine guarantees you'll score a job within 90 days of earning their CPT certification. Or your money back. Your career is waiting, but you've got to move fast.
Visit tryusatrainer.com today to get your 14-day sneak peek of the online program. That's right, a 14-day sneak peek of the online program only at tryusatrainer.com.
The PGA Tour hits Florida's West Coast and Innisbrook's Copperhead Course. Thursday, defending champion Luke Donald Headlines, a world-class field of international stars looking to conquer the infamous Snake Pit. The race for the FedEx Cup continues at the Tampa Bay Championship presented by Everbank. Coverage begins Thursday at 2:30 Eastern on Golf Channel.
It was a frenzied day one in China.
5-minute rule. I had the 5-minute rule of Bob.
Now, on day two, Hank and Michael are ready to try again at the range. In just 1 hour, Michael will tee off at the World Celebrity Pro-Am.
But
morning.
You're all right. You're 4 minutes. So
Yeah, I got
you're
an
still
extra
within
minute.
the 5-minute rule.
I could have another cup of coffee.
How you feeling?
A little sore, but it's all right.
Hands?
Brutal. Blisters like no other. Yeah.
All right, that's where it's supposed to be. Looking like a golfer.
Hurts.
Come on.
I'm not used to having blisters on my hands.
You don't get blisters in the pool.
No. You just get wrinkly skin.
So I saw this picture, Golf Week magazine.
Yeah, look at that.
Good playing, everything. Do you see anything wrong there?
Club head?
Yeah, exactly. See where it's facing?
Yeah.
It's supposed to match your arm and your wrist.
We'll work on it today.
He likes to have a picture in his mind of what it is he needs to do. That was a good visual for him, and you know what? I think he understood it. That was better right there. Look at where your divots are going right now.
You're going left.
Yeah, make them go a little more right. And that'll shallow you out a little bit. You won't dig in the ground so much. Don't aim right, but swing right. There you go. Not to get on you right out of the gate, but you fix that in one swing, okay? You got to pay attention and think your way through it, you know? Good job.
That's easy. All you got to do is tell me. Pick it up like that.
For me, when I would swim, Bob would tell me what to do, and I would be able to translate it instantly. I would be able to have a feel for what I'm doing, and that's because I spent so much time in the water.
I brought that board in just to show Michael the angle of his swing.
Yeah, my board's over here, your divot's over here. Make your divot in the direction of this board.
He's still a little bit down and across the ball too much to the left. That board eliminates any possibility that he'll swing out too far and catch the ball on the hosel. A mistake that he's made a few times.
I hate that board so much. It pisses me off every time I see it. So frustrating. Because it just puts another thing in my head.
Swing it to right, close the face. Good, more right. Better. Good job. That was what you're supposed to do. Every time now. Just keep making that move right there. That was so good. That looked like you know what you're doing. Your biggest asset here is your ability to focus and concentrate. When you get up there and think about nothing, you're giving away your biggest asset.
Yeah.
I got to get him to focus. I got to get him to concentrate on every single shot.
But with just 15 minutes till tee time, Hank is forced to switch gears to an old nemesis of Michael's, the driver.
I haven't hit this club much. I try to keep it in the bag as much as I can.
Okay. Set up to it. It's normal for, amateur golfers to not like this club or not like that club. But the reality is you just have to make a good swing. It doesn't matter what the club is. Make sure you square it up this time or it's going to go right, okay? This time like you mean it. It's like slow motion Joe again.
When I was growing up, when I first got with Bob, there were times where he would pull me out of the water and force my, streamline perfectly. I think with sort of the hands-on training that Hank was giving, it's kind of a similar thing. This is a new thing for me. It's until I get that feeling, that's probably what we're going to have to do.
Full speed. I want to see everything you got. I want to see a glimpse into the future here. Okay? I want to see the future of your game here. Okay, this is some serious improvement here. Good job, bud. Don't be coming with that slow-mo stuff on the course today. Think about what you're doing. Golf shot, huh? Most people just don't make progress on their own. Normal student, we start here and we end up here at the end of a lesson. Michael's gone from, being here to here at the end of the lesson to here. It's big.
Coming up, Tee Time has at least one person on edge.
You got to spend hours and hours and hours on the driving range, and then you take it to the course, and then you take it to the tournament.
Later, Michael gives a lesson to one of golf's best.
When you're coming up, you just stop.
Hi, I'm Joe Theismann, and for years now you've heard me talk about the benefits of Super Beta Prostate. Wherever I go, I get two questions. Do you use Super Beta, and does it really work? Well, yes, I absolutely use it. And not only does it work, but Super Beta has made a world of difference in my life, especially at night. Before, I would wake up at all hours from those sudden urges to go. But now with Super Beta, I finally sleep comfortably through the night and wake up well-rested and raring to go. A lot of guys have made it a point to thank me for openly discussing aging prostate issues and getting the word out about Super Beta Prostate. I think it's important for men to have this information so that they don't have to struggle with what to do about those sudden urges to go. Super Beta is the most widely used supplement supporting a healthy prostate. And Super Beta is unique because of the scientific breakthrough plant sterol called beta-cytosterol, which helps relieve those sudden urges to go to the bathroom. By comparison, you'd have to take 100 saw palmetto capsules to get the same amount of beta-cytosterol as you would from just one Super Beta Prostate tablet.
If you want a stronger urine flow and more complete emptying of your bladder, I recommend Super Beta Prostate. Super Beta Prostate works.
Thanks, Joe, for recommending Super Beta Prostate. Hey, I used to get up 3 or 4 times a night to use the bathroom. Now I don't do it anymore.
I used to go to the bathroom every half an hour at the office. Just couldn't get any work done. Now with Super Beta, I just don't have those sudden urges anymore.
As a lawyer, when I'm in front of a jury, I can't jump up and run to the bathroom. It's a problem. Now with Super Beta Prostate, the problem's solved.
So send me your video and let me know how it's working for you. The older we get, the greater the chances our prostate will start acting up. So if you're tired of racing to the bathroom at the most inconvenient times, get a free bottle of Super Beta Prostate.
Call now and we'll send every new customer a free bottle of Super Beta Prostate. Just pay shipping and handling. Call 1-800-842-0937. That's 1-800-842-0937. 800-842-0937.
There is nothing like a good story.
There's a million things in here that remind me of my life.
Storytelling is what sports are all about.
Have you ever been on a golf course?
Never. Good stories, they have a lasting effect on people. We're going to find the stories that people will be talking about the next day.
In Play with Jimmy Roberts premieres tonight at 10:30 on Golf Channel.
Day 2's range session in China ended on an upbeat note.
This is some serious improvement here.
But with Michael's tee time at the World Celebrity Pro-Am just minutes away, Hank is just as quick to caution as he is to compliment.
I don't have expectations of how Michael might do today in the Pro-Am. We spend an hour on the driving range. You got to spend hours and hours and hours on the driving range, and then you take it to the course, and then you take it to the tournament.
Phelps is featured in a group that includes LPGA pro Candy Kung. But it's another player who catches his attention at the first tee, PGA Tour pro Matt Kuchar.
I didn't realize Haney was here. So you get extra work in, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm sweating my ass off right now from the range.
The sweat is just part of the wear and tear of working with Hank.
We got to put some tape on today. There's some pretty bad blisters under here.
The blisters, you're going to get the blisters. It takes some work. We get to see a lot of great athletes come from so many different sports and just assume that they're going to pick up golf because they pick up everything. But it's hard. I mean, it's not natural. Nobody's just born to play golf. It takes time and effort, as does anything.
It's going to be brutal. I said so many times, I'm like, man, I should just jump back in the pool. It'll be so much easier. I'm not going back there.
It was finally time to go to work on the course. Inspired by progress on the range, Michael pulls out the driver on this par 5.
That's where you were aiming.
But with the best ball format in play, Michael's second shot is 180 yards from the green. within range of his 6-iron.
Ting, 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 ting. When Michael hit that 6-iron in there about 15 feet from the hole, I thought, wow, he's gotten better. He's starting to come on. He's got tons of potential. He's already improved a bunch already. We just got to get after it.
Michael's 6-iron helps his group eagle the first hole.
Good putt.
Excited by Michael's early play, Hank decides to stick around to caddy. And of course, coach his star pupil.
How far you got, bud?
220. Is a hybrid too much?
We got a little lie that's giving you a little loft, but what else you got in there? You got a 4-iron?
I do.
You're not sounding real confident about that.
I don't like that club.
You'd rather hit this one over the green and play from there?
All right, give me the 4-iron then.
In the past, I haven't been able to hit that club very well, so it's kind of something that I don't take out of the bag much.
Go more right with your divot, you got it.
I try to work my way around it.
More right, close the face. Nice.
I hate this club.
It doesn't have anything to do with the club. It's the operator. He was a little negative there. You don't like that club?
Hate it.
Well, we're going to practice with it. We got to learn to hit the shot that the situation calls for. So didn't want to hit the 4-iron. Showed up in his result. Let's start liking it.
Some things he does or says frustrates me, but I know in the long run he's going to help me.
If I had 2 tees here, okay?
As long as I can swing in between that gate, I can hit the ball somewhere on the club face. When you took a couple practice swings, they were really good, and you were swinging in between that gate. And then you went and you took it back, you went...
Just dug my shoulder in.
You dug your shoulder in, and it went out toward the ball, and then you hit right on that tee. And that put the ball right off the hosel and over there.
Hank wants me to get to this point, and he's going to do everything he can and try to work on little small things to help me get to that point.
One of the biggest things I got to get you to do is allow you to self-diagnose a little bit.
Right.
But, we're just getting started.
For the remainder of the round, Michael is on his own, as Hank has his own media obligation to fulfill. Live commentary for Australian TV.
I like this play from off the green. I think amateurs should putt the ball whenever they can.
It isn't long until a familiar face appears.
Now, this is not a 20 handicap swing.
This is my project. He's on my television show in the United States.
If you haven't got him down to scratch within a year, I want to know why.
Oh, really? That's all, huh? After that shot?
I have to learn, if I have a bad shot, just to let it go and take a little walk, just try to get it out of the system.
By round's end, Michael manages to bounce back at Mission Hills.
Yeah, good shot. Well done. A couple good shots. Have some good rolls and some putts. Some good approach shots. So, piecing things together.
Yeah! The golf on day 1 of the Pro-Am is complete. Now, it's time to have a little fun. As Hainan Island is transformed into the showbiz capital of the world just a few hours later. Stars from film, fashion, and sport hit the red carpet for the tournament's opening ceremonies.
You don't really see this with too many golf events.
The red carpet was fun. It was a cool experience. Oh, it's something different for me, that's for sure. I'm not used to walking red carpets.
But the pageantry of this evening cannot hide the effects of a long day of golf.
I'm looking forward. We're going to bed than anything else. I'm a little tired still.
The show goes on in Hainan, minus 1 Olympic champion. A golf curfew calls. There's plenty of work ahead.
Okay, so left shoulder back.
Coming up, Michael Phelps attracts a crowd.
Yeah, you guys got to move back. I'm trying to warm up, so you got to move back.
Later, Michael returns a favor in the pool.
As a Golf Tech player, you'll walk farther down the fairway.
Nice drive.
Golf Tech is the proven path to proven results. Join the thousands of Golf Tech players who have posted career rounds after working with Golf Tech coaches. Find your power. Become a Golf Tech player. Get started today with the Golf Tech Advanced Swing Evaluation. Visit golftech.com. That's golftec.com.
And those are my final 4 picks. Now over to you, Charles.
Sir Charles' single miles card left him blacked out. He's coming to us from home.
That's gotta be traveling.
Now, instead of covering the final 4, he's stuck covering 4th graders.
Rick!
Bobby is 1 for 36. Mikey, he keeps taking these low percentage shots. And Julio? I don't know what Julio's doing.
Next time, get the Capital One Venture card and fly any airline anytime. What's in your wallet?
Can you get me Mr. Baldwin's autograph?
Get lost, kid.
Wow.
Hey! Sorry!
Bang.
Sorry! Sorry! Sorry!
No, I'm not.
Sorry, Mr. Tiger. Did you see that?
Hey. He's coming.
Golf Channel Academy is in session, and the lesson plan is in your hands. Now you have access to the world's best instructors and your best game. Anytime, anywhere. Improve your game on the go. Get the new free Golf Channel Academy app today.
A Great American Life, cataloged, collected, and assembled, all in an unassuming red barn.
There's a million things in here that remind me of my life.
In Play with Jimmy Roberts premieres tonight at 10:30.
I think these are some of the first balls I've ever seen you hit. I don't think I've ever seen you
loosen it up for you.
Actually hit a ball.
It's the final day of the World Celebrity Pro-Am at Mission Hills, and Coach Hank Haney has a lot on his mind.
I'm always thinking about what Michael needs to do. So this morning at breakfast, I was running through my little checklist, everything I need to tell him. A couple things out there. One, you didn't hit that many bad shots yesterday, but you hit like 3 bad shots. You took the club back and you went, and you're right on the ball there. You actually leaned into the ball, okay? You got to keep your distance from the ball. You got to stay back. Your bad swings, you would have gone right into that board. Just one more little thing. A little more focused. There's like 4 or 5 shots out there where it's like there's not the effort that there was on the rest of the shots.
Right.
Michael just takes these practice swings that are really just loosen them up practice swings. So my big message today was I wanted to practice with a purpose. That if we get that down and start making our practice swings count and making them realistic, he's going to start just moving forward by leaps and bounds. Get after it a little bit. Shorter, faster. That was long, loose, and lazy. You got to be able to start feeling what it is I'm seeing, okay? Even if it's not right, some attempt at a practice swing like this today. Okay, now go. Well, Ben Hogan used to say, like, the first 500 balls got you back to where you were yesterday.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You know, if you miss a day of swimming workout, it takes you 2 days to get back.
Right. So we're not going to hit 500 balls, but we've got to at least make some purposeful practice swings. It's the process that matters. If we just work on the process, then the results will come. The last 2, you finally repeated your rehearsal.
Just as Michael begins to find his groove, his attention is diverted by a surprise visitor, Brazilian soccer legend Ronaldo.
Hi.
How are you?
See you?
In my opinion, there are very few global sports icons, and he is one of them.
Participating in a Brazilian weight loss reality TV show, Ronaldo and his translator are seeking advice from the man recently voted by Men's Health magazine as the most fit athlete ever.
I have a goal, like a target weight that I want to stay at. For me to stay at 200 pounds and me to be able to eat what I enjoy eating and have a couple beers here and there.
Why not?
You need to make sure you stay on top of getting up and just doing something.
I know what it feels like to kind of step away from the sport and gain a bunch of weight, and it's not fun. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to do now and trying to stay in shape.
Okay, Michael. Thank you very much. No problem. Enjoy. We'll see you later on. See you later.
Good luck.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Michael tries to resume practice, but the chaos continues.
Yao? Oh, yeah. That's Yao.
As more players work their way towards the range, the distractions keep coming.
Yes? Just a second. Hold on.
I was trying to concentrate, and all of a sudden you have 50 cameras.
Nice to meet you guys.
It's a little challenging. You always have obstacles. Yeah, you guys got to move back. I'm trying to warm up, so we got to move back.
Come on.
Unless somebody wants to get hit in the head.
Wow. Just wait for 1 second, please. Okay, so left shoulder back, all the way down the ball. Jeez. Are you kidding me? Come on. And again.
Just for real.
Whenever you go to different places all over the world, it's always amazing to have the chance to meet the people, from the celebrities and the fans. But that day, I was literally, all I wanted to do was get a couple swings in and have Hank help me.
Good. One more time.
It was just a very frustrating moment.
Okay, focus here. Focus. Nobody's in your way. Just think about what you're doing. That's all right. Go. Good. Come on. Concentrate.
Bob always would throw obstacles at me every now and then to see how I would react. So I try to just keep my composure and try to hit some good shots.
A good mindset approaching the first tee, where a record number of spectators, media, and one of the best players in the world await. It's a scene that keeps the Olympic champion modest.
This is way more difficult than swimming. Way more frustrating, way more humbling. Sometimes I wonder why I pick my clubs up.
Coming up, the Pro-Am turns into hide and seek.
There were two people that ran across the fairway, but I don't know where they went.
Later, Michael turns the tables on Hank.
You're not rotating your body at all.
Ever have one of those days where it's absolutely perfect outside and you just sit on the couch and feel guilty about it? We didn't think so. With an exceptionally smooth taste, only 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, Michelob Ultra is the superior light beer, perfect for every side of you.
This Italian BMT is amazing.
Like I'm in Italy.
Ciao. Dude, she was talking to me.
They're never talking to you.
What?
Never.
Get to Subway for the Italian collection. Lose yourself in the meatball pepperoni melt with Primo Provolone or the Italian BMT. Subway, eat fresh.
Is Ronaldo good? I always thought he was like a 6 at one point.
Probably was. But even if you have a bad swing, if you just do it over and over again. Right. But the problem is,
you can only go so far.
That's the thing. Even if he's a 6, he's in no danger of being a scratch.
Right.
Okay. When you look at your swing, right now your best swing, you can think, oh my God, you know what? If he could repeat that,
it could be.
It could be.
This is our stadium, and this is our team. Living the dream in every Ready Golf highlight reel of our life. Me, him,
and those guys. Yep, those guys. We're the playmakers, haymakers, and heartbreakers. Fresh sleeves and sticks, we grip it and rip it. Love it. Sick. Pure red, white, and you. We're living the dream. This is our stadium. This is our team.
Ready to go to work. Bases loaded, one away.
The rivalry deeper.
Way back at the track.
The victory sweeter.
They did it! They win it!
This March, the world will be united at the seams, divided by country. MLB Network, your home for the World Baseball Classic. Catch live action all season long with MLB Extra Innings. Order now for the lowest price in 5 years. Call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or visit directtv.com/MLB.
At The General, we give over 1 million online car insurance quotes a year. But you can also get a fast, free quote over the phone from a real person like Valerie or Mike. Monthly payments are as low as $39, and you choose your due date. You can also get instant proof of insurance. Give us a call right now or go online for an anonymous, fast, free quote from The General. For a great low rate you can get online, go to The General and save some time.
The PGA Tour hits Florida's West Coast and Innisbrook's Copperhead Course. Thursday, defending champion Luke Donald headlines a world-class field of international stars looking to conquer the infamous Snake Pit. The race for the FedEx Cup continues at the Tampa Bay Championship presented by Everbank. Coverage begins Thursday at 2:30 Eastern on Golf Channel.
After another quick session with Hank on the range at Mission Hills in China.
Shorter, faster. That was long, loose, and lazy.
Michael is back at a crowded first tee for the final round of the World Celebrity Pro-Am. His group today includes partner and professional golfer Leanne Pace.
If I'm in your way or something annoys you, just tell me to get out of the way. I'm just out here swinging the club a couple times. You guys are doing this for a living.
Actor Andy Garcia.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Good. How are you? Best of luck.
Some people can pick up the game very quickly and be very, very good at it. He's certainly proven to be a highly motivated and disciplined athlete.
Rounding out the foursome is a familiar face to Phelps by now, Matt Kuchar.
Babe, you're looking like you're ready to go. Feeling good? No tape.
Yeah.
Where's the no tape?
Nothing yet.
Today?
I may put it on later. Maybe later.
A key to today's round is patience.
I cannot get over how big he is. He is massive.
Michael's group is directly behind newcomer Yao Ming's.
Hi, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao.
Playing without his coach for this round, it was finally tee time for Michael and his group.
Good one there, Andy. That's perfect.
Pressure's on. Yeah, great. No pressure or anything.
Hey, you got Olympic medals. What are you worried about?
I've always had the privilege of being in great company whenever I play. So, you know, there are a lot of laughs in the golf course.
Got that out of the way. I know. First hole jitters and then you're done.
How hard you been at it?
Hank and I've probably played 10 rounds, 12 rounds in the last 2 weeks, and probably put in 4 or 5 hours in the range in 2 weeks.
Is there like a goal in mind?
Commentating yesterday said with a swing like that, if you're not scratching a year, there's something wrong. So Hank's got some pressure. I have a couple friends who are like,
well, if you play enough, you have the natural ability, you'll progress very quickly.
It depends how good Michael wants to get. If he wants to get good, then he's going to have to make some time to practice, and we got to get together and work on this.
In the interim, Michael has a brand new challenge to deal with. The over-anxious crowds at Mission Hills.
Somebody picked it up. Because it's not there.
One hole, one ball missing. A trend that continues at the second, where a simple sand shot out to the fairway leads to another search mission.
It's crazy. There were two people that ran across the fairway, but I don't know where they went. And I didn't see them come back.
We saw people like running across the fairway, like snatching balls here and there.
And at the very next hole, an errant tee shot produces even more drama.
Oh, you picked it up? You can't pick up balls. No. Can't touch it. No. TIC.
This is China. It's just a completely different world over here.
You gotta start hitting straight down the middle.
Yeah, but even that's a problem.
Are you happy? I mean, was it here? This is where it was?
Somebody picked it up and had a pen for me to sign it.
Did you see who picked it up? Okay, 你从哪里拿起来的？在这里。哪里这里吧？对，我坐在这里。Okay, if the spot is still, you can place it there. Okay. 你不能捡人家的球的呀。差点打到我了。啊，差点打到你了。啊 ，OK.
Hit you? I'll grab a ball outside for you. How can I even take a swing here? I think it's still in the crap, though.
Phelps does manage a few highlights during his round. But his biggest takeaway comes from watching the pros at their best.
It's so crazy how they literally just get it to stop. I need to get that in my bag. I need to have that shot in my bag.
There's something cool to me to be able to watch the pros and how they do it. And you know, Matt was amazing. You know, it didn't matter where he was in the course. Everything stayed consistent. His swing speed, his ball flight, everything was just perfect.
Phelps' week of golf in China is coming to an end. The Pro-Am results, a finish in the middle of the pack, were mildly encouraging. But he's trying to stay upbeat about his play here in the Far East.
I was moving forward a lot. I mean, I remember 2 years ago here, I couldn't even hit a ball. I'm able to strike it a little bit better and have some solid contact, but there still are little small things that are really frustrating.
But up next for Michael, a chance to get away from it all by returning to some familiar surroundings. Coming up...
Welcome to my office. Ex-office, I should say.
Michael Phelps returns to the water.
So it's like a continuous motion.
Okay. On your mark, get set, go!
The Haney Project, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. The award-winning Ping G25 series, custom engineered for distance, forgiveness, and control.
I need more. More? Yeah, more. More yards, like Dustin Johnson. More fairways, like Sean O'Hare. I need to go for more par 5s and 2. I need more scoring opportunities, like Jason Day. I need more.
Last year, Rocketballs gave golfers more yards. This year, Rocketballs Stage 2 is even longer. Now that's Rocketballs here. You want more? That is more.
Go to Dick's Sporting Goods and get more.
At the four ends of the earth, we find places of wonder. Yet one is within reach. To experience such a place is a dream fulfilled. A wonder that we all seek, the true happiness. Mission Hills, Hainan, China.
Nexium, the purple pill, helps provide many with day and night relief of heartburn symptoms caused by acid reflux disease. There is risk of bone fracture and low magnesium levels. Side effects may include headache, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Call your doctor right away if you have persistent diarrhea. Other serious stomach conditions may exist. Don't take Nexium if you take clopidogrel. Ask your doctor if Nexium is right for you. Find out how you may be able to get Nexium for just $18 a month at purplepill.com.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
That. I ordered more coffee yesterday.
Congratulations.
Those two.
Staples makes it easier to get everything your business needs. And now get Folgers Classic Roast for $6.99. Staples. That was easy.
I'm Zach Johnson. Join the millions of golfers that use GolfLogix, the #1 app for golf. Flyovers, GPS, club tracking, plus scores and stats. Download it free at golflogix.com.
Past champs, couples in longer, Schwab Cup champ Tom Lehman, and Champions Tour newcomer Rocco Mediate will all battle at the Toshiba Classic. Friday night at 8:30 Eastern on Golf Channel.
Tonight on Golf Central, former world #1 and this week's defending champion in Tampa, Luke Donald, sits down with Todd Lewis to discuss the pressures of being on top and to relive a great shot from last year in Tampa.
After an intense few days in China that included time with his coach and 2 days of competition at the World Celebrity Pro-Am, Michael Phelps is ready to get away from it all and return to his second home. The pool is a chance for Michael to have some peace and quiet amidst the chaos of Mission Hills. But even in his old sport, his new coach is always keeping an eye on him.
Welcome to my office. Ex-office, I should say.
This is different than my office.
You know, even with Bob growing up, I always wanted to have sort of a reversal where he's in the pool and I'm the coach.
Now you're in my world.
This is a world I'm not too good in.
Hey, I wasn't too good when I started golf.
You can give me a lesson?
I'll hop up. Whatever you need.
Swimming's something I've always enjoyed, but I never felt like I was very good at it. And I had no earthly idea what I was supposed to do.
You're not rotating your body, though. What do you mean? You're flat. So if you see, like when I come in, whenever I am taking a stroke, I'm rotating my whole body. I'm not really the best teacher. It's kind of hard for me to put it in terms where people will be able to kind of break it down. But, I mean, I was able to give them a couple pointers. When you're breathing, this is what you do.
Not good.
So when I breathe,
It doesn't even look like you're getting out.
I have one
It doesn't look like you're getting out of the water.
I have half of my face out.
Oh, really?
So it's...
How does that work?
You exhale through your nose, inhale in your mouth. Okay, it's just one goggle out.
Wow.
When he is lifting his head up, it's just using more energy to lift up.
This is like unbelievable. I'm getting like a swimming lesson from Michael Phelps. So you think I'm ready to race you?
You want?
How much of a lead do I need?
You can start from that end, and I can go down and back.
He's doing 2 lengths, and I only have to do 1.
I'll take 2 strokes a lap.
Seriously?
Probably.
I couldn't even fathom that, like, he could be that fast.
I'm a little rusty. I haven't raced in a while, so this is my first race since London.
And Michael's first race since the 2012 Olympics demands a proper starter. Enter Matt Kuchar, fresh off winning the Pro-Am with Andy Garcia.
On your mark, get set, go!
Well, I mean, It's Michael Phelps, so I guess he is that fast.
I'm like exhausted.
Now you know how I feel when I take 500 swings on the driving range.
I enjoy being in your world. That was good. That was so cool.
As Hank heads for dry land, Michael moves on to his next lesson. The new project, Kuchar and his sons, Cameron and Carson.
He's a great person. He's super friendly, very easy to talk to. I had a bunch of questions out there on the course, and he answered them for me. So, let's welcome him to my world and try to help out him and his kids here in the pool. When you're coming up, you're just stopping. So it's like a continuous motion.
Okay.
Of just one right into another, into another, into another.
It looked like you went down the pool in about 3 or 4 strokes. I felt like I took about 12.
It's the first time I've ever been in the water with a professional golfer and the best golf coach in the world. So this is definitely a moment to remember.
And add to that list a top Hollywood actor, Andy Garcia, who has stopped in to say goodbye to his new friend. There's an ancient Chinese proverb that reads, "Teachers open the door. You enter by yourself." Hank Haney's door has always been open to Michael Phelps. But how often this student chooses to enter and how long he stays remains a mystery. Next time on the Haney Project.
Ooh, every day is a new day, and you're starting all over.
I will say I have let myself go in a lot of ways.
Cabo, Mexico is relaxing. But that's not ideal for Michael's golf game.
My little slow-ass finish. This is a frustration. This is what Bob would do, see? Hank does have it in him.
Michael heads to the ocean and the pool for some reflection.
It's crazy to think, 20 years of my life I've spent staring at that black line on the bottom of the pool.
If you want to get better, you got to practice, Hank.
I know. I'm going to.
And Hank issues an ultimatum.
This whole thing is up to you. I mean, it's really not up to me. I mean, to Michael Phelps. I mean, you know what it takes.
True happiness. Mission Hills, Haikou, China.